we have this question right here. It's asking find the value of c that makes the function continuous on R, and we have these equations. It says negative x square minus c square plus c2c is uh, if x is lesser than 4, and this is true if lesser than 2. So we know this equation, right? So the first thing we have to do is so if this is true, uh, to make the to find the continuous function, what we have to do is we have to find something that from the limit of this. So let's say this is 4 value, right? So from the if when x approaches 4 from left side, f of x should be equal to, if it continues, so should be equal to limit f x approaches 4 from right side, and since and also it should be equal to, f of 4, right? This in this value it should be equal. So since these three are equal, um, I like to find everything separately. First of all, we can this is easy to solve. So let's see how we can solve this. F of 4 is equal to, so equal sign is here, right? So I can directly put this formula right here. It's going to be c minus 9x over 2, c minus 9 times 4 over 2, it's going to be c minus 18. This is the value of f of 4. Since we have this one right here, we have to find the limit from the left hand side. Left hand side mean it's x is lesser than, it's coming from lesser than 4. So it's going to be limit x approaches 4 from the left hand side. So this is the equation at left hand side. It says negative x square minus c square plus 2c. Now I can plug the value for x. It's going to be minus 4 square minus c square plus 2c. So minus this 4 square is 16, minus c square remains the same, plus 2c, right? So this is the value, this is the equation when limit mm, uh, when x approaches 4 from the left hand side. So let's see what happens when limit x approaches 4 from the right hand side. Right hand side is same equation as when it's equal to 4, right? So it's going to be same thing, but anyway we will do it, we have to do it anyway. So f of x is going to be same equation, c minus 9 x over 2, and now I can substitute the 4. It's going to be 4 minus, oh, I substitute this for x, so it's going to be c minus 9 times 4 over 2. It's going to be c minus 18, same thing as we found here. Now we have these values right here, so we have to use that equation. We have to equalize everything. So limit x approaches 4 from the left hand side, left side, function is equal to limit x approaches 4 from the right side, equal to f of 4, f of 4, right? So then since we have found this formula, what we have to do is for f of 4 and f of the limit approaches from the right hand side, both are same equation. Therefore we can only use once. We can equalize this one with this one and this one, right? So let's do that. So it's going to be minus 16 minus c square plus 2c is equal to c minus 18. Let's bring everything together so we can factor anything, right? So we can factor. If I bring this one to other side, it's going to be plus 2. So let's start from the c square. It's going to be minus c square plus 2c, and this will become minus, so minus 2c minus c is going to be plus c, and 18 minus 16 is going to be plus 2, which is going to be equal to 0. I'd like to keep this one positive, so let's keep it in positive. So if I multiply everything by negative 1, it will become positive. It's going to be c square minus c minus 2 is equal to 0. Now let's factor. So in order to factor this one, I had to find a value. When I multiply, I had to get negative 2. When I add, I had to get negative 1. So negative 2 and plus 1 will work. Yes, it will work. So c square minus 2c plus c minus 2. So let's take c common here. C minus 2 here plus 1. C minus 2 equal to 0. So c plus 1, c minus 2 is equal to 0. Therefore we know c is equal to minus 1, or c is equal to 2. So is from this one we know that f of x is continuous function is continuous at when c is equal to negative 1 or c is equal to 2. So this is my final answer. I hope you guys like this video. See you next time.